Hello everyone, this is a continued video from the previous one. I hope you are doing good and you understand the basic function, how the function works, the basic part. I told you what pass by value and pass by reference means. Now, before going to the array, how array are performed, I want to say one thing, that how we can write this function. If you don't want to write before the main and we want to write it after the main, we can just write it. I'll show you what the error comes. Just copy this and paste it here. Just run it. You can see sum was not declared in this scope. This sum means the intment don't know what this sum is, because the sum is printed after the intment, and in C++ it runs from top to down. So first it will come main, it will come this line, int ab line, then a line, b line, then it will come to sum and it will say what is sum. Sum was never written before this. So to get this error out, we can just write here, we can just copy this line, this the name and the return type. Okay, we'll copy this, just copy this and paste it here and add a semicolon, and you see the error is gone and we get the answers. Okay, now we can see we got the answer. So this is pass by value, so we are not getting the changed value, the value is still 1010. Okay, I hope you understood the pass by value, pass by reference, and how to write a function after the int main without getting error. Okay, that was it. Now we'll write how we can pass arrays. Okay, just let me clear out this, and we'll write return type of int, and we'll write an array which takes 10 numbers. Okay, you already know what this means. If you don't know, please go to the array video and see how to declare an array. Okay, just means to say this is a variable name of the array and this is the size. It will take 10 integer value inside it. Okay, how do we pass? Just name it passing an array, passing an array, so that it looks good. And just clear all this. Okay, this is declared but it don't have any value. Okay, if I just run here, okay, sorry, we write here for I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. If you are not understanding what I'm doing because you don't know about loop, please watch the loop video so that you can understand this. And we can just write cout here. This is how we print out array. If you don't know, please watch the array video and the loop video so that you can understand all of this. And we just run it, we see this in error. I was not declared. Okay, and just run it one more time. We can see this is a garbage value. What garbage value means? We did not initialize what inside the array should contain. When we don't know what, we did not declare what should be inside this array, that's why we are getting this garbage value which we don't know whatever this is. So we did not initialize it, but we can initialize it using this function. How to initialize it? We can just write here the name of the function. We can just copy this and copy, paste it here, and we pass the array. Just write the name of the array. Okay, but here in the function you should write a variable return type of the array. Don't forget to write the return type of array and just name an array. We can write it anything, and don't forget this square braces. Okay, we should write here the return type of the array int and just name it and the braces. Okay, now this is pass by reference. The value of this array is getting inside this, so we can write here the for loop. We can just write this, copy this and paste it here, and just we can write x of I is equal to I. Just let me clear this out, just run this. Okay, passing an array for int equal to 0, error I was not declared in this scope. Okay, I which I was not declared from is coming from line number 276. Okay, this came out of context, sorry guys, this went just out of the box. So no. Okay, it's okay. We we just forgot to put here semicolon. Okay guys, sorry for that. Just put the semicolon, just run it one more time. We're getting one more error. Error, passing array was not declared in this scope. Passing an array. Oh, we did not change the name. Okay, we are getting error one by one, but nothing, we are just clearing this out. Okay, now just run it one more time. I hope no error this time. Okay guys, we finally got the answer. There are a lot of errors, sorry for that. I'm also learning new, so we are creating error, but we are soon debugging it. So you can see, but how did we get this? Previously when we printed, what did we get? We got some garbage value. We don't know from where that value came, but this time we got the value that we printed. See, we took the array, we declared an array of 10, and we passed this array inside a function which took arr. Don't write here this, don't put this square braces here, we don't need it. Just name of the array, and inside the function here don't forget to put these braces. We need that variable can be anything. I said you earlier, we can just write arr also. It will not make any sense, it will not create any trouble also. Just write it here arr and just run it one more time, and you can see we got this. How are you doing? We are passing it by reference. We just you already know arr, it's a pointer. I said you when we declare an array, the name of the array is pointer for the first value. So that's how we can pass an array inside an integer just by pass by reference, where we can get the value, we can initialize it, we can do anything. Now let me do one thing. I did not say you the return type. We wrote here void because it's not returning anything, but what do we want to return? Something. Okay, I hope you got this about this array. So just let me comment out this. Okay, we write one more. Time is passing, so we need to do a little bit quick. Okay, we'll just write int a equal to 10, int b equal to 10. We're directly initializing it, and we'll create in the top so that we don't have to do double time. So it will return a type of integer called sum, which will take the value of, which will take two values x, and we will pass it by values because we don't want to change. We just want to return x plus y because we just want to return a value that will take sum. So we need a return type. It will return int, means it will take the, and we can just call it sum a b and just write the, okay, just run it and just clear out this cls and just run this. I'll try to show you something error that we are getting. Not error, means you can see nothing is printed. Why nothing is printed? This is returning x plus y, but it is not storing it anywhere, so it can't be printed. If you just write here cout and just run it, you can see we'll get the sum now. Voila, we got 20. What is 20? It is taking two value 10 and 10, and it's passing this 10 and 10 pass by value inside this sum function, and inside the sum function it is adding this two value. This a is getting copied in x, b is getting copied in y, and it's adding this, and it is returning. We should use this return. It's returning a int variable. It's returning an int type, and we need to print out, or we can put it inside a variable. We can just write, int sum equal this, and just write cout sum. Let's run this. Okay, we're getting error. Sum cannot be used as a function. Okay, we are getting little bit of error. It's coming one. Why is this one coming? Okay, let me do something. We'll declare here an int x. We'll store the value of x this, and we'll just print out x and just run it one more time. Okay, there's little error. We cannot directly initialize it, so we got here 20. I hope you got the concept how to pass and how to return type. If you face any difficulty, want more some details, you can just comment out. I'll try to solve it. Now let's go to the exercise. I hope you have done this loop while loop. Please do it. So we'll come to the function. Okay, just let me uncomment this so that you can get the idea. Okay, it's not uncommenting. Okay, I have done alt type to show you what is all this, how to do all this. You can just reference the video and you'll surely know how to do all this. So first of all, you should declare a variable name which takes string input from user. I already told you how to take input from user. Pass the name to a function as reference. It's not by value, it's by reference. So don't forget a pass by reference, and print out hello in front of the name. When we print out, see out the name variable. So you just take a string into, I'll just show you the prototype. I will not do it. You just write string and the variable name is name. Okay, then it will take input from the user. It will take the input from the user. After that, you will pass it to a function. You can name it any type. Just name the function, and put the value name inside it. Pass it by reference. So when you write here function, you should pass by reference. It is a string, so string and percent and anything x, and just write it here, uh, pass it in, and we can write x equal to, and just write hello and the name that it brought back here inside this. So I think you can do it now. I give you the basic concept how to do it, so please do the example. It's not tough, you can do it. And next time you do, next question, using control for perform the following based on user input. Take to input from the user and operator. We did this in if else and while loop, for loop. Now do it by function. Just write the name of function addition and do the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. You can do this by switch cases also, and in the cases you can just write the name of the function, it will operate. Now pass a list of integer to a function and perform all this. Now I said you how to pass a list, so I think you can do this. How to do a sum I did not say you, just pass a list. Okay, I'm just doing the function. We wrote here list and we wrote like this, so we can just write for anything equals to I equals to 0, I less than what is the length, I less than length. What is the length I don't know because it is yours. And we can just write, we can declare here a sum, int sum equals to 0 for addition, and you can just write sum plus equals to list of I showed you what this plus equal means. It just means sum equal to sum plus list of what is inside the value of I. It will just add. I hope you can do this. And if you face any difficulty or you do not understand how I said you to do, you can just do it in this way. I said you how to do. I gave you the best prototype. You can perform it this way. Or for multiplication, you can just write percentage. For division, you can write this. For negative, for multiplication, one thing, for multiplication don't write here 0, and for division also don't write 0, just put it 1, because if you multiply anything with 0 it gets 0, and divide by anything sometimes it may give errors, so take care of this. Now I hope you can do the exercise. Please do the exercise. If you face any difficulty, please comment out. I'll try to solve it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next. Guys, before finishing, the second video will be, I think, of files, or will be the many things that we missed out while teaching. There are some small tweaks that we missed, and we can clear out that in the next video, or we'll learn about file. And after the file, we'll finally enter the object oriented programming. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next.